Hello everybody and welcome back to the Snapthis channel, and today we're going to be talking about some interesting news in the Snapchat application involving microtransactions. And yes, you heard me right, Snapchat and microtransactions will be becoming a thing. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Snapthis channel. My name is Carl Lightning and today we're going to talk about the interesting news of the social media platform Snapchat and how it's going to be implementing microtransactions into its application. However, as much as I make it sound like a bad thing today, it's going to be more of a balanced video talking about some of the potentials that Snapchat have bringing microtransactions into the application. Now today's video is confirmed by a support page and a couple of screenshots from the Android side of the Snapchat community telling me about these Snap tokens. Now Snap tokens is going to be the microtransactions that you will use in the Snapchat games, and we'll talk more in details how these will work later on in the video. I am actually excited to see how this is going to work from a Snapchat's perspective and a user's perspective in terms of a healthy balance. Now Snapchat have multiple ways of making money through their application already. The first one being the Snap ads. These are what you see between stories when you're skipping through your friends' stories. You may get a 5-second ad that is skippable, and this is a way of Snapchat making money because they're advertising products to you. The other way is big brands can come to Snapchat and ask for an augmented reality awesome lens that they put on the carousel. These ones are labeled as a sponsored lens and you can see these as you go through. Music artists, shoe brands, a lot of the big companies utilize Snapchat to advertise their brands secretly through Snapchat lenses. The other type of stream of revenue is the Snapchat Spectacles. This is a physical product from Snapchat which allow you to record your day using the 2 cameras on the Spectacles 3, and this is obviously another revenue. Obviously these cost to build, but Snapchat will make some money from this product. And the last thing is these Snapchat tokens that now they're going to be bringing into the application. Of course, the microtransactions from these that are going to be developed into the games will again give Snapchat a little bit more money. I'm not against this because the Snapchat company has to make money to bring new ideas into the application. So before we bite their head off, at least let's hear them out. Now little do you know this, Snapchat has been a gaming platform since 2019 with its first release of Bitmoji Party. You could also say that Facebook is a gaming platform with the likes of Farmville that was all the way back in like 2013, but these are game platforms with a little bit of a twist. Snapchat have over 20 uniquely different games already released on the platform right now. There's a game for everyone on the platform. There's some puzzle games that involve words and sliding blocks around. There's some challenging games where you can go through and work as a team like Zombie Rescue Squad. And then there's some downright hilarious party games like Bitmoji Party where you and your friends go through loads of little mini games and try and win some coins to spend in the shop. Some of the Snapchat games will involve your Bitmoji as well, which gives you that extra special feel to know where you and your friends are in the game without needing to look at name tags. And some of the other games have original drawn art, which is like characters of their own, like Alpha Bear Hustle and Subway Surfers having their own unique characters. Now the Snapchat games formula for how the advertisements work when you're playing the games I think is fantastic. It's well balanced because you only really see an advertisement if you're going to unlock something in-game, a new costume or character, or even an extra life in the game. And the ads are so short you don't even realise that you're actually being advertised to, because after 5 seconds you're usually back into the game, into that fast-paced environment. Now Snap tokens can be purchased on your profile. So from the camera screen, which is what you boot up in when you open Snapchat, at the top left where you see your Bitmoji, click onto that, and at the bottom of this page, and this is called your profile, is where you will find this new section to buy tokens. Now this isn't released on all devices at the moment, it's not even on my iPhone. I've actually had screenshots sent from a friend, but this is where you're going to be able to purchase some tokens. And the starting prices I would say are pretty decent. The first set of coins, which is 80, you can buy for $1.39. You can buy a pack of 250. $4.19 and a pack of 500 for $7.49. Now I don't know what the items are going to be priced at in those games. We actually haven't got a list of games that are going to be using these tokens, but not all the Snapchat games will. From my sort of perspective of what I know, I think it's only going to be the Snapchat owned games. These tend to be the ones that are called Bitmoji. So you've got the likes of Bitmoji Party, Bitmoji Tennis, and their upcoming title, Bitmoji Paint, which we can confirm from one of the screenshots will have a store where you'll be able to use these tokens. Now, from the information I got sent from my friend John, who sent me these screenshots, it did show that you do get 200 tokens to try things out in Bitmoji Paint when this game gets released. At the moment in time, it hasn't really been pushed out to any devices, so it just says coming soon, but it'll be exciting to see what they're actually going to put into Bitmoji Paint where you can use these tokens. So we know the microtransactions, the Snap tokens, are coming into the application, but how can Snapchat do it right? Now, from my own personal case studies, it's all about having a healthy balance between the users and the microtransactions. Because if you get too greedy and you have too much microtransactions, then it becomes pay to win, or it's just greed and you just don't enjoy the game, they tend to not be fun. And I've had a lot of games on my phone that I've uninstalled because it's driven by the microtransactions, which I understand a free game has got to make its money somehow, but if you can intertwine them and get that balance, that's when a game becomes awesome. The game I used to play, Asphalt 9, it was one I did in lockdown to keep myself entertained. I felt this game had a very healthy balance between microtransactions. It didn't feel like pay to win. There were some areas, but there was enough in that game, like the challenges, the tournaments, and the daily races. It was balanced. Yes, you could pay to progress, but that's all it was. If you wanted to progress in the game, get further on and unlock more cars, that's when you start putting money into the application. And if it's a fun game and you enjoy it, then support the content creators. So to wrap this back up and talk about these Snapchat tokens, it's going to be interesting to see how they work in terms of the economy. Can you earn these coins and also purchase them? Because if you can, this is what makes games good, because you don't have to feel like it's pay to win. You can grind on the games and earn them through playing the fun games that they actually are. Or if you just want a little bit of a speed boost and get a bit more in your bank, then that's where you turn to the microtransactions. Some games decide that they're going to have a paid currency and an earned currency, and these are just annoying. Now, I do want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. We always have great discussions about the controversial decisions that Snapchat make. I wouldn't say this one is very controversial, it's just a financial move, which is going to support the app in the long run. So try and stay neutral, don't complain about it too much. Obviously, they're not forcing you to pay. At the moment, the games are still going to be ad-based, so you'll still be able to enjoy the ones that have the ads on. I obviously don't know where this is going to go until they release Bitmoji Party and the tokens come to the iPhone. We will bring an updated video in the future talking about this to give you a bit more concrete evidence. But I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to it, but it's going to be interesting to see how Snapchat work with microtransactions. It's a smart move, but are we going to, as users, enjoy it as much as they will? Now, it wouldn't be a Snap This video if we didn't give you some exciting things that Snapchat could do in the future. Now they've introduced microtransactions, where could they take it? Could it be a Bitmoji Season Pass where you can unlock exclusive outfits, Bitmoji selfies, or even backgrounds and filters through a Bitmoji Season Pass? Or, I mean, this is a very rare one, but maybe a prize exchange where you can earn coins playing the games and exchange it using the Snap Store, maybe a pack of Snapchat themed cards or a beach ball that you could actually earn. This would be exciting to see if they went that far with this. Obviously, it is a potential. Snapchat have gone from what used to be just a basic take a picture social media to a TV platform, a game platform, a way content creators share their information. You've even got public profiles coming soon. So Snapchat, literally, you can't pin where they're going to go. No way in 2014 would I say they were going to be a gaming platform. So if you want to find more information about the Snap tokens, I've left a link to the official support page from Snapchat support about the tokens. At the moment, it's very minimal, but as they update it, there'll be more information on that page. It's a bit about how you usage and sort of like confirming purchases and stuff like that. But if you're interested in the microtransactions, that page has been set up for you just to have a little bit of a read. If you're interested in the Snapchat games, we've got some exciting news for this channel. We're going to review them, and we've got even some nice pieces of art here that we've drawn and mocked up what the games would actually look like if you were to buy them from a store. Obviously, these are just mock-ups, they're not real, but we're going to be doing that to sort of give you a review of each game and what we like about them and what we'd like to see in there. A bit like an online review, or what I'd say as an IGN review would be of the games. I think it's going to be awesome to bring my personal opinion, because I've played all the games. I've probably put about 3 hours into each, and I've tried to get individual friends on Snapchat to play with me. If, of course, you're new around here, we are the Snapthis channel. We make content about social media and mainly Snapchat. If you've enjoyed today's video, then leave us a like and let us know in the comment section below what you think of the microtransactions. And I'd like to say hello to anyone who follows me on Snapchat. I will put the hat on, as you all asked for me to put it on in the video. We made a funny little Snap This hat as a bit of merch. You can't purchase one of these, but it's all the fun and games you have when you run a Snapchat channel. So thank you very much for watching. I know it's been an interesting, weird video. Not what we normally bring on the channel, but it's Snapchat news. I want to bring it to you. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.